Hey, what's up everyone? This is Snackbox. Hope you all are having a great day. In this video, I want to talk about a few things, clear some things up about the Ninja Turtles collab. We're going to take a look at the Raid Digest and also clear things up about the Titan Path event because I got sent a few messages where people were asking me about those things, and I thought I would just make a video to clear things up. And then there also happened some, unfortunate things last week where players got banned, but we're gonna get there after we talked about everything else. So first thing I want to talk about, because a lot of players been messaging me about this and asking, is the Ninja Turtles collab closing? Is it done? We didn't have a Leo path and so on. So the answer is no. The only thing that would disappear, like it's stated right here, is the events hub. And, that means not that the collab is over. The collab will still run until November the 13th. And, you will still have events and tournaments until then. The only thing that is going to disappear is the event hub on the right side that had all the events and tournaments in it. That's pretty much all that will happen. So don't think that, there's not going to be a Leo, guaranteed Leo event or whatever. Just keep that in mind. And then also, if you collected Raphael's fragments, yes, you will be able to summon him after the collab ends, since you have the fragments in your fusion tab. So don't worry about that either. And also, players ask about an offer for those who are missing a few fragments. A bit later, an offering featuring Raphael's fragments will appear in the shop. So that means eventually, I don't know how many fragments, maybe like you can buy like 50 or something. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I've never bought fragments and I don't know how that works, at what threshold of fragments you're getting the offer and so on. So I don't really know what to expect, but if you're missing a few fragments, I guess you can, buy them eventually in the shop. So that's actually pretty good, right? If you missed like 10 or 20, or I don't know how many you can buy. No idea. Maybe you can tell me in the comments below how many fragments they usually offer. Now, in terms of Siege, some players have reported that the game doesn't always register changes made to their Siege defense team if those adjustments are done just a few minutes before matchmaking starts. And I actually noticed that too. At least I speculated it. And, to prevent things like this, you should set your defense maybe like an hour before the matchmaking starts. They say like about 30 minutes, but I would, just do it an hour before. So that way, the game has enough time to process all the changes and then save it. Don't change your defenses like 2 minutes before the matchmaking starts, unless you really have to, right? And then we had, a few bugs. One of them is still active, and it's like you can't resize your Raid app on the PC, which is like on Plarium Play, which is kind of annoying. I really, do that a lot. I minimize or like make my window smaller so I can do other things at the same time. And yeah, that's not working at the moment, but they're gonna fix that with the next major update. And then they're also gonna fix, the visual bugs for the live arena auras. And then last but not least, the next CVC will feature personal rewards. That's on Tuesday. Not gonna lie, I'm still recovering from the last CVC. That was intense, and yeah, I'm still kind of like burned out on that. But yeah, we'll see. I will probably not push that hard this time. Another thing I want to talk about is the Titan Path, the current Titan Path for April O'Neil. And people have been asking me how many points are there left to get. So without the current events and tournaments, there are still 150 pizza points during the third part, which is lasting from October the 20th to October the 24th. So you will still be able to pick up 150 points from tomorrow, that's Monday, until Friday. And on Thursday, the fusion will start. So it's probably going to be a fusion warm up where the last pizza points will be available. Now, if you take a look at the Plarium Play event calendar, you can see it right here. On Monday, there will be the Dragon Tournament, right? And then we have the warm up event as well. So there will be pizza points in the fusion warm-up event, but that's not going to be a lot, maybe like 20 or I don't know, like 30, something like that, but it's not going to be a lot. Then you have, you know, the Dragon tournament right here. And if we compare that to the Fire Knight tournament, the Fire Knight tournament had 40 points in it. I think those are the last events where you can get, you know, points for the Titan Path. Now let's talk about some fun stuff. Apparently some players were able to achieve a dupe of Marius, and I don't know how. Some people say, you know, Marius can be pulled from void shards at the moment, that it's a bug. Others say they contacted the support and said, you know, I accidentally fed my Marius to another champion. Can you please give me my Marius back? And then, you know, they received another one without the support checking if, you know, the account has a Marius or not. But that's just speculation or theories. I don't know what's true or what's not true, but I can definitely see it happen. So that's definitely, you know, fun thing that is going on right now. Some people are not too happy about it, but I think it's quite funny, right, to see two Marius in the same team. Then here's another one, so it's really not fake. Like this is really happening, and I got sent, you know, this one too. I don't want to show the names, right? So yeah, quite funny. So yeah, I don't know how they achieved those Marius dupes, but apparently this is going to get fixed with the next update, and the dupe Marius will be removed from the accounts. Another thing that happened, people were farming the event dungeon free for the Raphael deck, and apparently if you farm this in like 1 second, which, you know, a lot of champions can do at some point, the game thinks that you are cheating if you farm this too fast. Or I guess in general, at some point we had something like a hacking tool or whatever where people used to, you know, run things way faster than they could, and, you know, they got banned for that. And maybe, you know, now they have something that is detecting things like that, which is good, right? So the problem here is that those people are not cheating, and yeah, they are triggering this security and are getting falsely banned, or at least that happened last week. I don't know if it's still happening, but if this happens to you, I just want to spread awareness. If this happens to you, just contact the support and your ban will get lifted immediately. So don't worry about that. But yeah, be a little bit cautious with things like that. Maybe just farm it in like 10 seconds. Like, I don't know. But again, there are also other like some teams that can farm different things very, very fast in a couple of seconds, and that is not triggering it. So I don't know what exactly is going on there, but if that happens to you, contact the support and they will take care of it. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to, you know, clear some things up and touch on a few bugs that have been happening last week. So, you know, don't be surprised if you encounter something like this. And yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button. It really goes a long way. Also, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more raid content. The YouTube algorithm is going to suggest you a video that you might like right here, and see you in the next one.